you're the reason why this is happening. You're the reason why I'm actually having the opportunities to have these things happen for me and my family. I don't see it from that lens because I'm always just acting, and I'm not necessarily reflecting or focusing. And I'm kind of living in a dual world as well too, living in the corporate world and doing the business. So it's like my mind's always doing something else. So when I feel like I'm not doing enough here, I feel like I'm lacking there. I think my mentality sometimes holds me back in that.
You've gotten a lot better. Like you used to be a mess.
Here at Fox Pest Control Summit, and while I'm here doing my job, I'm also getting a property set up in Sarasota, Florida, with my cousin Antonio Monet. I'm here with my cousin Antonio. We're working on a collaboration out in Sarasota, Florida, while I'm out at Logan, Utah for a Fox event. My cousin just did a walkthrough at a location that we're setting up, and we're super excited to see where this takes us. Super grateful for my cousin. Tony, I really appreciate you, honestly, man. Like, you've been a lifesaver, and being that you're out there in Florida, and even if I was in New York rather than being out in Utah, having the opportunity to actually get these things done at a timely manner and produce cash flow for my family, like, again, you've been a lifesaver, so I appreciate you, man. Is there anything you want to say? I don't know if the camera can hear it.
Yeah, well, I mean, for sure, like I said, the whole thing's collaborations, because not only am I helping you, you're helping me. Like, this is all hand in hand. So this is benefiting you just as much as it's benefiting you, and that's the point of collaborations, being able to, like I said, if you're out doing something, if I had the time to do it and get it done and get the same results for both of us, that's what it's about. And it's been a blessing to me just as much as I have to you. So that's the whole point of the collaboration, is to get things accomplished even when we can't physically do it ourselves. Let's get it done. Let's get this. Let's not stop the growth because of some limiting stuff that some of us may have. You know what I mean? We have other people that have the
Yes, sir.
resources, or whatever it's going to take to get it done. So,
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you again. Keep me informed on all the new setup options, and then I'll get back in touch with you within the next couple days. Love you, man.
Okay.
Lose you?
you're gonna have to share with us what was that all about? 6 months, like 20. Did I read it right? 24K?
Yeah, a little over $24,000.
On
In
one booking?
So multiple bookings for the property, all
Okay.
6 rooms for the course of April until August 17th.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so it's
So,
10 of our guys that are from this area who run our door-to-door team. They needed a place to stay, and I got them in touch with my property.
boom!
Now they're staying there long term.
That's what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
sir.
To look for God in the unexpected places, in unexpected ways. And I wasn't sure. I was just talking about this with Ralston, and he was like, "Oh, I thought it was just one book. I didn't know." He's like, "I said, what would you have done if that would have happened to you?" He's like, "I would have been jumping up and down." I was cracking up, and then I thought about. I was like, you know what? When I think about it, I don't think I had one booking that was 24,000 myself. I don't think I had a couple inquiries, one, but it didn't happen. And but I think about it, I guess I would have been jumping up and down too if it was just the one booking. So I'm feeling you. But
Yeah.
but think about this for a second. What if you didn't have anything? What would have been your chances of locking in 24 grand in bookings for 6 months if you didn't have anything?
If I didn't have anything available
If you didn't have any
or
Airbnb?
any properties, yeah, that wouldn't have been an option. I wouldn't have been able to.
Wouldn't even been an option.
Yeah.
Wouldn't even been an option. And then, yeah, to answer the other question, what if you didn't have anything available?
Mm-hmm.
Right? So making sure there's places, and then making sure you keep having more and more places, which is part of your vision, right? Making sure every month you're adding 3 or 4 or 5 more listings to your portfolio, right? You're doing that.
Yes, sir.
So, and you learn from experience. What's been your experience so far with respect to bookings?
So in our area, I mean, it's just the season where everything was we weren't getting enough inquiries and enough bookings. And now that we're just getting out of that season and we're starting to get, new guest inquiries, even then we're still a little bit on the slow end. So having an opportunity like this and being open and available and building rapport with people around me that know me and understand what I do, it gives me a great opportunity to be a blessing to them, and also they can be a blessing to us as well. So it's actually, I was just talking about it with my cousin, because he's now one of my co-hosts on the property because of, all the things he's done for me with optimization. And he's like, "You gonna share some of that with me?" So I was like, "Man, dude, I'm almost in tears back here." Like I was really just rejoicing, silently in my heart about all the things that I had to go through to get to this point. And I'm super excited to see where this is going to take me even further.
I remember, I think was it about 3 weeks ago or so? I think it was you who were saying, "Coach, I'm having an issue with a couple of these listings not being, like, they haven't been full for a bit." And I
Yeah.
was saying, "Well, you're coming out of February, January, February, so I'm not surprised." You're like, "Yeah, I know it's been, but what do we need to do?"
Yeah.
Right? And it's been persistent. And then in Florida, you were like, "Coach, I need to get some more because my places are killing it over there. So I
Mhm.
just need more." And you just kept, doing that.
So again, this is a blessing to me. So I want to be able to be a blessing to all of you guys who are on this call. and any of the new students who have properties in our area. We can work something out. Fortunately for me, I was able to take advantage of that and have a few months in a row booked out. So if there is more open availability and they need more people or more areas, I'm going to give them everybody's information. I'll send you guys some messages, and if I can get some links, I'll go ahead and get those guys moved over to you guys as well. So again, I mean, it's just again, a testament to prayer, a testament to just trusting in that process. Something that Tony told me that came, I believe, from Steve Harvey, is that he had to let something go to have something better come, and me holding on to Aaron was kind of my way of being like, what, I need access to this money. I can't let him go. I'm going to do what I can to just keep him around. But I realized it was causing me grief, causing me some anguish, so I decided to just let God take control and say, hey, I'm going to let this guy go, but I need an opportunity to build upon this. I can't have this place empty. And he was plentiful. So I'm super, like, I have no words, honestly. Like, I'm saying a lot of words, but it's not expressing as much as I feel. So
awesome. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you.